What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back in Felsbrunn, another episode today in Felsbrunn in our Let's Play series. Today we've got a couple new little toys to play with. A Claas Axiom 950 series. You can obviously tell in front of us here. This is the 900 series Claas tractors. The 950 more specifically has about 100 more horsepower than the base Claas 9 series. So we got this one boosted right on up there. Up in front, we've got an FSI stump grinder. Yeah, you've probably seen this before. There we go. And in behind, we have I think it's a Burks is the brand name of this one. It is basically just a wood chipper. So, stump grinder, wood chipper. I think you can figure out what we're going to be doing today. Yeah, let's get this thing loaded up. We're going to be heading up to the guest ranch. I've got some plans up at the top there where we'll be cutting some trees down, and I want to get some more trails on the far side of the river there, that little creek that we got going on there. So we'll have to get that all prepped. It could be a good day of logging. Well, I don't know if it's going to be much logging going on. It's going to be a lot of wood chipping. Let's see here. So we'll load this here all up on top. Oh, don't want to do that. Gotta pay attention when I'm backing up, that's all. Come on. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now the key with this is, let's see, we'll have to raise that so it's out of the way. And if I can get the wood chipper between both the front, or the legs back here, the loading ramps, I don't think it's going to work, but you never know. Let's see. Up she goes. Oh, not quite. Close enough. Got us loaded. That'll get us up to the top of the hill. Anyways, let's get going. Alright, guys, so we got like a few things. Like, this could take, I'm not sure, I don't know if it'll give us enough time for this or not. I hope I can do it all today. It's a lot of trees to go through, so we'll take a look and maybe do some landscaping afterwards, but it's going to be a lot of work. So I'll get us up to the top and I'll meet you guys up there. Alright, let's pitter patter.
Klutch simulations.
Alright, so we're just climbing the hill, almost there. You can see the trail on the one side that goes kind of through that forest on that side. Where we want to connect is back on the other side of this river, right up in here. You can see there's a whole bunch of forest area right in front of me here. I need to cut through that just to stay off. There's a big field on the other side of it. I want to stay off the field and give us a kind of a route to get down over onto this side here. And we'll see what we end up doing over here. But it'll be a trail that kind of cuts through and probably crosses right around, like right in here somewhere. We'll make a crossing area so you can get across the road right here. But as you can see, that's quite a bit of trees we got to find our way through. Alright, so we'll park this up at the top. Let's see, if I put this down over there, we still need to find a truck in order to get all the wood chips put into. So we'll need something that will load the wood chips, and we're going to need something pretty big, I'm afraid. So I'll figure out, maybe bring up one of the tippers or one of the bottom loaders from down at the farm. We'll bring those up and we'll get to work. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we've got our tractor set up here. Here's the river crossing right here. That leads down on that other trail that leads down along the river. And we'll take us another kind of trail that's going to go down, if I can get through these, down through these woods here. And like I said, this is going to be quite a trek to get down here. We'll see how this works out. I've got the Claas here, and I've got a tipper, well not a tipper, a trailer, the legal trailer here. And we'll be dumping all our wood chips into that. Let's get to work. Now, we need to kind of map out where this trail is going to go. So it's going to be coming up this hill, and I think this little cove right here, so this tree right here is my first victim. Let's get rid of her. Now, trying to get these trees to fall and kind of fall in the right direction so I have access to them is going to be a little bit tricky. So we'll see how this works out. So I can see it. Leave the stumps high so I can see them. Perfect. Okay, so that one's there. This one, you know what, we'll get rid of this one right here just to make a little bit more so we can see what the heck we're looking at. That's half the battle there. Boom. Alright. That looks good. And this one can stay. I want to get in a little bit deeper here and get kind of off. Look at all the trees right in this little quadrant here. What a mess this is going to be. Let's make some room in here. Let's make some room. We'll get rid of these, and we'll bring the trail right down on the riverside, right? So it'll come right down over here, essentially. Eventually, once we get to that point. There's a lot of trees we got to go through in here. Alright, so this is a good start. Okay. So we've got a pretty good start here, like I said. We just need to find... How do I get out of here now? Now, the fun part. Alright. So, let's make sure we have the reverse selected. Now, this mod, while it doesn't look pretty, there's something going on with the textures on it. It functions very well for getting rid of trees, as long as you don't want to keep the lumber, do any logging for that matter, though. Let's see if I can get around this. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so now we just need to find our fallen trees. And it'll just eat them upright, no problem whatsoever. Let's see. In theory, it usually does. There we go. Thank you. That was a tree. That's it. Let's see. Another tree gone. If you can find it, if you can find the tree, you're good to go. It's a matter of finding them is going to be the challenge with this. Let's see. There's one right on my side here. And you know what else we can do? If we have trouble finding them, I've got the lights on so I can kind of see what I'm looking at, but we can feed it into it as well. Wow, I can't see anything in here. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to see those. I'll have to back those in. Alright, we'll keep on trying to back it up. There we go. There's another one. There's another one. Perfect. And now, there's a small tank on there. You can see it says 10,000. We just need to get close enough to this again, and it should dump it out, I would think. There we go. So it unloads it, and then we go back into the woods. Now, it does not work with trees that are still standing, obviously, so they need to be fallen trees already. Is there another one? Where's another tree that I see here? Just got branches going everywhere in here. The key is you just need to find that, you do need to find where the tree is. Oh, there's one right here that I missed somehow. How did I miss that one? Did I like cut it in half? Let's go. Perfect. Okay, let's get rid of some stumps now. So we'll switch over to the front. I know you can't see much in here, unfortunately. Alright. There's one right on my right, this tree right on my right here that I wanted to get rid of. I can just see it's kind of in the way. Alright, and stump grinder on. I don't know if it's better to have the lights on or not. 6 and 1/2 dozen the other, isn't it? So you can see there, the stump's gone now. So at least I can get back in here. But you can see this is, there's another tree right here. Oh, we want to get close to that. That's a good way to get cut up. So this is another tree that we've fallen right here. And is that it? Did we get them all already? We might have gotten most of them already. That is awesome. It's just this one right here I think I need to get out of. So I'll see if I can spin this thing around. And we'll fire that up and see if we can get rid of that last tree. That'll be perfect. And then we continue back onto the woods. Some lights back there so I can see what I'm doing, kinda. I think it's just right here. I'm riding over top of it. I can't seem to grab onto it. There it goes. There she goes. Alright, we got that one. I see another one that's still falling down here somewhere, though. There it goes. That's it. Now we got them all. We got them all now. So I'll worry about the stumps in a second. Let's see if I can empty this out. There it goes. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of those two big stumps that are there. I saw them just sitting there. There's no point in us leaving those. Where are they? Yeah, we've got this set of stumps right in here I do want to get rid of, because that's going to cause us some issues when we try to come down here with that tractor. So let's get it down into the woods here. Oh, this thing is a little bit bigger than I was hoping for. Let's see, let's fire that up. And there we go. Now, it's lucky the stump grinder does have a little bit of a maneuver. You can see I can maneuver it a little bit into the position I want it to be in, which really helps when you're in tight like this. Alright. Perfect. Alright guys, so I'm going to continue on working on this for a bit. As soon as we get a little bit closer down, I'll catch up with you then. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, so we've actually managed to fill up this trailer almost completely, and we're almost done. We're about 2/3 done. We still have a little bit left to do, but not much. We're going to go dump this off, and fortunately, the lumber mill is right here. It doesn't get much better than that. Yep, and whoever parks this blue car here, every time I come here, it drives me crazy. Alright. I think this is where the wood chips go, if memory serves me correctly. There we go. Let's see how much we get out of this. Actually, it's probably a fairly decent payday. We've probably taken down maybe 15 trees off the top of my head. Yeah, maybe 15. That little wood chipper that attaches, that thing just mows through stuff. So good. Okay, 10 grand. Not bad. So we're down at like the bottom corner right down over there right now. We'll jump back in the tractor and we'll head back down through the woods. And we'll keep on keeping on here. Let's see. Is that right where it is? Excellent. Yeah, the setup works fairly well. That little wood chipper on the back, that thing, I mean, it just kind of destroys them. I like how it's got a tank on it. It makes this a little bit easier. So I can actually kind of roll through the woods. Because otherwise I'd have to have a dumping place where I could get rid of this right away. And that would be, oh, that'd be a pain. Oh, I gotta get around this corner. Get around the corner. There we go. Oh, we got a stump here I should probably get rid of. You know what? That's a good little marker. I'll leave that where it is. That's fine. We'll make a road that cuts through underneath through these trees right here. That's going to be the fight. And then down here. And then I think it's a hard right. Yeah, here's where we left off. Right in here. So let's see if I can get rid of those other trees that are, oops, that are currently been knocked down. Then we've got some more stumps to get rid of here as well. So once we get all this done, the next thing we'll be taking care of, we'll have to start looking at painting. And you know, by painting I mean getting rid of the gravel or the grass here and turning it into some kind of a dirt track so you can follow it through the woods. Look good. Alright, so that's that. Let's see if I can spin this thing around. You know what? I don't even need to. I can get a couple of these facing forward, which is even better. Fire that up. There we go. Come on. And the stump grinder works fairly well as well. I mean, I just wish it was a bit bigger. It'd be a lot easier. I was hoping the Xyler would be here by now, but we're still waiting. Still waiting. Alright, let's see if I can get this one here. Oh, I'm never going to get that with that stump there. Alright, well, we'll spin this around. Anyways, guys, I'm going to continue working on this. Once I get this all wrapped up and ready to paint and make some trails through here, I'll catch up with you then. Alright. Alright, so we are at the very end. We made it down to the road. This will be our crossing point whenever we get down over here. I can't see anything. There's so many trees. We have now taken out... Oh, there it is. Run our last little log here. That's going to get taken out. Perfect. And then this will eventually be a crossing point, and we'll see what we can do over here. We'll come over to this point, this side of the road. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Looks good, looks good, looks good. And now we got some more trail rides. Perfect. Let's shut this off. I didn't mean to shut the whole tractor off. Let's see if I can get this thing backed up in through the trail area now. I think we're okay as far as what else needs to happen in there. go? I think it's down this way here. I probably could get rid of that stump, actually. That stump's going to be in my way. I don't really like where it's sitting there. I think that trail is going to come right through there. And we'll get rid of that. Alright, that looks good. Let's see if I can drive this thing all the way through now. If there's enough room for the tractor, there's enough room for the horses and enough room for the four-wheelers. Oh, there's another log right there. And see, this is always good to go through and double check. Wish we had a bush hog of some sort. That would be sweet. Alright, so I think we're there, and now we start climbing the hill up this way here. And now we're up by the river. And now it's a real climb. You can see there's actually some dirt tracks that I've made with the tractor through here. I don't think it matters for the most part. I can't see where I need to go. I think it's this way up here, if I didn't crash into a tree. Alright. Yep, that's right. And then it goes up to the left, and then we're there. Awesome. Alright, so this trail is finito. We just need to do some landscaping now. That's it, that's all. So I'm going to get rid of this stuff, and I'll see you guys once we get that started. Alright, so time to start making some trail marks, I guess. You can see there's the guest ranch just over on the left there. This here, the woods, is the whole area where the trail is, and I've got a field around the right-hand side here, so I didn't want to put the trail through the field. I wanted it to come down the side here. That's the whole reason we did this. That's why we had to go through the woods. So, my goal here is to not put too much stuff down, to be as, I don't know, ginger as possible, I guess. I don't want to put a whole bunch of landscaping down, because that'll wreck the grass, obviously. And the idea is that once you have normal grass growing here, it'll look more natural when you come through the woods, right? We need to come through this way here. So I'm going to try to keep it as small as possible, but that you can still tell where you need to go when you come through here is kind of the key. Oh. And it can be a little bit of a delicate operation, just so you can kind of see where you're going. But like I said, I don't want to go off the trail, off the side too much, otherwise that will wreck the grass, and the grass will not grow back, unfortunately, still. Be nice when we can get that fixed, but as of right now, yeah, you guys have heard my rant on that before. Which way do we want to go through these trees? We can go through this side, or we can go this side. I think we'll stay on the left there, since we're already on the left. We'll stay over beside the river. Now, that's the other problem, is getting the camera to work with you when you're in the woods here. It does not like to do a lot of it. Okay, a little bit of dirt through there, a little dirt through here. And I don't usually hold the button down, I just kind of tap it along. Just give it a little tappy tap tap. There we go. There's another area right here that I thought of making another river crossing of some sort. We'll see. This is a bit of a spot here. We could make a bit of a jump to get up on top. You can't really landscape too much on this side, obviously, but it's another spot that has potential. Alright. We'll just kind of wrap this down to here. We've got a couple of trees that are stumps there, but that's not in my way, so that's fine. It kind of looks like it should be a dead stump there, so that's fine with me. We'll leave that the way it is. Alright, well, I'm going to keep on doing this. As soon as I get this done, we'll go grab a four-wheeler. We'll go for a bit of a rip. Alright, guys, so grab one of the Mahindras instead, just because they're, I'll be perfectly honest, they're a lot easier to drive. I know that's not saying much. Let's see what the trail's like. We'll take it pretty easy down here. This looks pretty good, though. I like this, the river right along the side. So we need to do some flattening in here, and maybe make it a little bit wider in this spot. Oh, and some flattening here, too. That's too rough. We'll fix that. That's not a problem. Hear the waterfall beside us. That's good. And then this cuts over to the right, and I think there's a bit of a straight stretch through this section, right? No, maybe not. There it is. This is straight right here, but it's so tight. I don't know if you can really get much speed in here. You got trees going everywhere. There you go. And that's it, guys. That was it. We are out. We are now back on the road. Like I said, we'll make a spot here. We can clear this off. Kind of zip across here and go. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this yet, but some nice property over here. Nice land. Oh, let's see if I don't crash. Overlooks the whole valley. Yeah, it looks great. anyways, that's it for today, guys. Make sure you do hit that like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. As always, hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and we will see you guys next time. Once again, this is Klutch. Over and out.